Hey everybody. Sorry about that. Looks like the stream died inadvertently, so we're going to give it a couple minutes before we get started again. I'm just going to keep an eye on it on my phone as well. Sorry about that. I'm just going to give it another minute or so. I think we've just got one pack left in our select Blaster Box random team break. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes, let everybody get back on the feed. YouTube just totally dumped us. So we'll give it a second and let everybody get back in. It looks like everything is doing all right with the stream now. Hopefully y'all can hear me just fine. But yeah, YouTube just kind of dumped us out, killed our feed. So we'll give it just a sec and get started with the end of our select break. Good gracious. So Fred, everybody knew what I looked like beforehand. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this select break. There we go right there, last pack. I guess I'll have to post this as two videos once we post it to the channel later this evening. First card is Jared Goff for the Rams. Then our next card is a DeAndre Swift silver for the Lions. And then our next card is a blue prism die cut Chase Claypool rookie for the Steelers. Not too shabby there. And then our last card in the box is DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowboys. So now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our inserts first, and then go to our rookie cards. And then our prism parallels. But I guess it would help if I put our list up. There we go. I'm just getting all these in order by parallel type. There we go. Okay, so our Patrick Mahomes Hot Stars insert for the Chiefs goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. And then next is our Chase Young turbocharged insert for the Washington football team. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our 96 Retro DeAndre Swift insert for the Lions. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. Also get his rookie silver as well. And then next is our Rams Cam Akers rookie. And that goes to Ronald. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is our Keyshawn Vaughn rookie for the Buccaneers. And that goes to Ronald as well with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is our Joe Reed rookie for the Chargers. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that. And then next is our Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie for the Steelers. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Henry Ruggs III rookie for the Raiders. And that goes to Ronald with the quad. Congrats on that. And then next is our Antonio Gandy Golden rookie for the Washington football team. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jalen Reagor rookie for the Eagles. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. And then next is, we'll go through our parallels. First is our blue die cut prism Matthew Stafford for the Lions. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that. And then our next blue die cut prism is Laviska Shenault Jr. for the Jaguars. And that goes to Bruce. Congrats on that, Bruce. And then next is our blue die cut prism Chase Claypool rookie for the Steelers. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then next are our two orange die cut prisms. Our first one is Ed Reed with the Ravens. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that. And then our second one is Dion for the Cowboys. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Select Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 6. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with our Elite Extra Edition baseball break. Hey, Chris, I'm not sure about the NFL Chronicles. The Flawless break we canceled quite a while ago and sent refunds out to everybody. You should have got that refund, I want to say, like maybe 4 months ago. So if you don't mind, could you please go back in your PayPal records and see that you got a refund from us for your spots in that break? Well, let me check later this evening. Once I get done with this, I'll check my PayPal records and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Give me just a second. I've got to get my chat window set up, and I will get our Elite break set up. Kind of got thrown off a little bit when YouTube killed our stream right in the middle of our break. That is not exactly the way I wanted to start the evening. There we go. Okay, give me just a few minutes to get a random set and we'll get started with Elite Extra Edition. let's get started with our 2019 Elite Extra Edition Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. Make sure that's 5. Yep. We've got CPES 34 in the top 2 spots and Puncher 45 MI in the bottom spot. So we will cut and paste this list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll scroll through the list briefly, and then we will tear into our box and see what we get. I get this list to cooperate with me a little bit here. There we go. Oh goodness. There we go. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So this is a 5-pack box. Each pack has 5 cards. I think there are 8 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards. First card is Evan Fitterer base, and that's serial numbered. All the base cards are serial numbered to 999. And then our next card is Juan Martinez from the Dominican Prospect League. Need to get a thick sleeve out for my next card. How about that? A little quad swatch Wander Franco, serial number 22 out of 99. Nice little hit for the Franco spot. Nice card. I like the way they did that die cut. And then our next card is a Isaiah Campbell autograph. And that is on card, by the way. And then our next card is a Purple Aspirations Zach Watson. And that is serial numbered 128 out of 250. Next pack. First card is Miguel Vargas. Next card is a Thad Ward Aspirations, and that is serial number 20 out of 25. Then the counter detection card. Then our next card is a Sandy Gaston autograph. And that is serial numbered 19 of 25. Then our next card is a Sammy Siani autograph. And then our last card in the pack is a Antoine Kelly Aspirations Parallel, and that is serial numbered 64 of 100. Next pack. And our first card is Tarek Skubal base. Then we have a Andrew Vaughn college ticket, and that is on the chromium substrate. See if it's not serial numbered. Interesting though. And then our next card is a Thad Ward autograph. And our next card is a George Valera Future Threads jersey autograph, and that's serial number to 39 of 49. And then our last card in the pack is a Noah Song Purple Status die cut. And that is serial numbered 13 of 125. Pack number 4. First card is Bryson Stott. And then our next card is a collegiate ticket Tyler Brown. And that is the Prism version. Prism. And then our next card is a Reese Hines USA triple jersey, serial number to 175. And then our next card is a Dominic Fletcher autograph. And then our last card in the pack is a Aspirations parallel of Tyler Dyson. And that is serial number to 150. Yep, 150. Had to double check on that. That foil is pretty busy. Last pack. First card, Zach Watson. Then our next card is a green status die cut of Logan Driscoll. And that is serial numbered at 40 of 49, or 48 of 49. Whole lot going on there. Whole lot. And then our next card is Justin Dean. And then our next card is a Deshaun Brown autograph. And then our last card in the box is a Purple Aspirations Devin Mann. And that is serial numbered 216 out of 250. Alrighty, well, since we've opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our base cards first. Our first one is Zach Watson. And that goes to Biffer17. Congrats on that, Ronald. And then our next base card is Bryson Stott. And that goes to Real555. Congrats on that. And then our next base card is Tarek Skubal. And that goes to Mel Davy. Congrats on that, David. And then next is Miguel Vargas. And that goes to Cousin Eddie, 1976. Congrats on that. And then our next base card is Juan Martinez. And that goes to Cards 1982. Congrats on that. And then our last base card is Evan Fitterer. And that goes to Beer Is Good 20038. Congrats on that. So next we'll go through our two inserts. Our first one is our collegiate ticket, Andrew Vaughn. And that goes to S. Munford. Congrats on that. And then our next insert is our Tyler Brown USA collegiate ticket, Prism. And that goes to Ryan. Congrats on that, Ryan. So next we'll go through our parallels. Our first one is our Devin Mann Purple Aspirations. And that goes to Thocamp 87. Congrats on that. And the next is our green status die cut, Logan Driscoll. And that goes to S. Munford. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is our orange aspirations, Tyler Dyson. And that goes to David. Doubling up, congrats on that. Then our next parallel is our purple status die cut, Noah Song. And that goes to Big Lock. Congrats on that. And then our next parallel is our orange aspirations, Antoine Kelly. And that goes to CPES 34. Congrats on that. And then next is our blue aspiration, Thad Ward, serial number to 25. And I believe we also pulled his autograph. And both of those go to SSTE 2307. Congrats on those. And then like our last parallel is our purple aspirations, Zach Watson. And that goes to Biffer 17, Toronto. Congrats on that. All right, next we'll go through our memorabilia cards, which there were two. First is our Reese Hines Triple USA jersey. And that goes to PHII 55. Congrats on that. And then our second memorabilia card is our Wander Franco quad jersey, serial number to 99. And that goes to CPES 34. Doubling up, congrats on that. So next we'll go through our autographs. Our first one is Deson Brown. And that goes to Biffer 17 with the triple. Congrats on that roll. And then next is Justin Dean. And that goes to JustNitch 60. Congrats on that. And then our next autograph is Dominic Fletcher. And that goes to Ryan. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then our next autograph is Sammy Siani. And that goes to JustNitch 60. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is Sandy Gaston. This autograph is serial number to 25. And that goes to David. Congrats on that, David. And then our next autograph is Isaiah Campbell. And that goes to FoCamp 87. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last autograph in the box is a Future Threads George Valera jersey autograph, serial numbered to 49. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Elite Extra Edition Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with our 2021 Museum Collection Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. All right, there's our museum box. Give me just a sec to get a random set and we'll set up and we'll get started. I know we're a few minutes behind since we had our little YouTube outage during our first break. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. All right, looks like we're set. All right, looks like it's a couple minutes past 7:45, so let's get started with our 2021 Topps Museum Collection Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random team breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And we've got Ronald in the top spot and Joseph in the bottom spot. If you hear that noise in the background, it is a little bit of thunder. I don't think it's supposed to be a big deal though, just kind of seasonal. And frankly, we could use some rain. It's been hotter than the dickens here for the last week, so it'd be nice to cool things off a little bit. All right, so I'm going to cut and paste this over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll see who gets which teams, and then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty, so Anthony's got the Mariners and the Tigers. Brian's got the Astros and the Reds. David's got the Royals. Eric has the Marlins. Fred B has the Rockies and the Twins. Fred S has the Cubs and the Mets. George has the White Sox. Hector has the Blue Jays, the Dodgers, and the Rays. Joe has the Brewers and the Rangers. Joseph has the Yankees. Lawrence has the A's. Lori has the Braves and the Orioles. Lewis has the Cardinals. Mike has the Giants, the Indians, the Pirates, and the Red Sox. Ronald has the Angels, the Diamondbacks, the Nationals, and the Padres, and Seth has the Phillies. All right. Now that we have been through our list, we'll open our box. And of course, each master box of Museum has 4 mini boxes, each with a distinct type of hit in it. So one will have a quad relic, one will have a regular relic, one will have an on-card autograph, and then one will have a relic autograph. Go ahead and cut all those. All right, box number 1. Well, the rain is coming down. And our first card is Jose Altuve for the Astros. Then our next card is Shane Bieber, base for the Indians. Then our next card is David Ortiz, base for the Red Sox. Then our next card is a canvas collection of Xander Bogaerts, and it is a reproduction. And then our hit in mini box 1 is a Jesus Luzardo autograph, serial numbered 49 of 50. Didn't he just get traded to Miami this week for Marte? Nice on-card signature. All right, mini box number 2. So we still have our quad relic, our regular relic, and our relic autograph. And our first card is a Tony Gwynn purple parallel, serial numbered 81 of 99 for the Padres. Then our next card is Christian Yelich base for the Brewers. And then our next card is a Ian Anderson rookie for the Braves. And our next card is a Sam Huff rookie for the Rangers. And our last card in the box is a dual jersey autograph of Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs. Is it serial numbered? Yep, serial numbered on the back. 108 of 284. Got some more sleeves here. mini box number 3. I did a terrible job cutting the overwrap on that. And our first card is a Bob Gibson parallel for the Cardinals. Our next card is a Alex Kirilloff rookie for the Twins. And then our next card is Francisco Lindor for the Mets. And then our next card is a Ryan Mountcastle rookie for the Orioles. And our last card in the box, whoa, how about that? A 4-color patch for Mike Trout. Serial number 20 of 25. How about that? That is awesome. How about that? Great hit for the Angel spot. That is awesome. Alrighty. Well, certainly a nice way of ending mini box number 3. So now we're on to our 4th mini box, which will have our quad swatch memorabilia card in it. If I can get the overwrap off the mini box first. And our first card is Willie Mays, parallel for the Giants. And our next card is Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. And our next card is Pete Alonso for the Mets. And then our next card is a Canvas Collection Al Kaline for the Tigers. And it is a reproduction. Always have to check. Very odd to get 2 of those. And then our last card in our mini box is a Will Smith quad jersey, serial numbered 6 of 99 for the Dodgers. A couple blue swatches and then 2 white swatches in the middle. Alrighty, now that we have opened all 4 of our mini boxes, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. So we'll start with our base cards. So first is Pete Alonso for the Mets. And that goes to Fred S. Congrats on that, Fred. And the next is Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. And that goes to Hector. I guess it would help if I showed my screen. Sorry about that. So there's the Mets with Fred. And then Hector, of course, has got the Blue Jays for the Vladdy Jr. And then next is our Ryan Mountcastle rookie for the Orioles. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. And then next, Francisco Lindor with the Mets goes to Fred. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Alex Kirilloff rookie for the Twins. And that goes to Fred B. Congrats on that, Fred. Thanks for joining us this evening. And then next is our Sam Huff rookie for the Rangers. And that goes to Joe. Congrats on that, Joe. And then next is our Ian Anderson rookie for the Braves. And that goes to Lori. Congrats on that, Lori. Yikes. A little thunder in the background. A little ominous. Our next card is a Christian Yelich base for the Brewers. And that goes to Joe. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our David Ortiz base for the Red Sox. And that goes to Mike. Congrats on that, Mike. And then our last base card is Shane Bieber for the Indians. And that goes to Mike as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. So next we'll do our canvas collections. First is Al Kaline for the Tigers. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. And then our next canvas collection is Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. And that goes to Mike with the triple. Congrats on that. My goodness, that does not sound good. So in case my feed goes dead for a little bit, you all know why. We're getting a little bit of thunderstorms in the area, but it should pass. So our first parallel is Jose Altuve for the Astros. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Thanks for joining us this weekend. And then next is our Willie Mays parallel for the Giants. And that goes to Mike. Congrats on that. And then next is Bob Gibson for the Cardinals. And that goes to Lewis. Congrats on that, Lewis. And then next is our Tony Gwynn purple parallel, serial numbered to 99 for the Padres. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. So then next we'll go through our hits. First is our Jesus Luzardo archival autographs signature, serial number to 50 for the A's. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is our quad jersey card of Will Smith for the Dodgers. And that goes to Hector. Congrats on that, Hector. And then next is our dual jersey autograph of Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs. And that goes to Fred S. Congrats on that, Fred. And last but certainly not least is our Mike Trout 4-color jersey patch, serial number to 25 for the Angels. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. Awesome. Let's take another look at that Trout. That is nuts. Nice little 4-color patch. Game used is denoted there on the bottom of the card. Very nice. Very nice. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Museum Collection Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 7 minutes with our 2021 Prism Draft Football 3-hanger box random player break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. All right. Here's our 3 hanger boxes. I'll set those right there. We'll go ahead and get our list ready. Looks like we've got about 6 minutes before we're scheduled to get started. Hopefully it seems like everything is still going good with the live stream. I hope you all can hear me. If you can, do me a favor and put something in the chat just so I know it's not messed up. Nobody said anything, so I'm assuming it's okay, but you never know. I'm going to update our list since we have a couple of minutes. Thanks to those of you who've been kind of chipping away at our last two breaks of the evening. We've got quite a few spots left in those. Alrighty, I'll update our counts real quick, see where we're at with those. Let's see, we've got 102 spots left in Elite and 122 left in Bowman Sapphire. Okay, now we get the list done for draft. All right, got that all set up, ready to roll. Get some more sleeves out, since we'll need a lot of sleeves for the draft break. Should be a lot of prisms, a lot of rookie cards, a lot of stuff. Sounds like the thunder is finally passing through a little bit. Not quite as rough as it was a few minutes ago. Kind of sounds like it's off in the distance a little bit, which is great. Alrighty. Well, it looks like it is 8:10, so let's get started with our 2021 Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 3 Hanger Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchase their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Eric in the top spot, and we've got Fred in the bottom spot. So we'll just cut and paste our list over to the right, sort it by everybody's names, scroll through our list briefly, and then tear into our boxes and see what we get. that we have been through our list, let's open our boxes and see what we get. I'm going to take all of the packs out of the boxes before we get started, just to get it over with all at one time. Box one. So there. Two. I hate this cellophane. It's like the spawn of Satan. And number three. All right. Here we go. The top part of this is just veteran base, so I'm going to kind of thumb through it till we get to the good stuff. All right. Zach Wilson, All-Americans rookie. Kyle Trask rookie. Elijah Moore rookie. Then we have a Mac Jones Crusade rookie. Then we have a Kadarius Toney All-Americans rookie. And then a Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie. And a Nick Bolton rookie. Now we get to our green prisms, and our first one's pretty darn nice. How about that? Justin Fields. Green prism rookie. Very nice. Then we have a Joe Mixon green prism. Then we have a Jerry Jeudy silver. And then we have a Sam Darnold green wave prism. Oh, how about this? And then we have a Mac Jones All-Americans green wave prism. Very nice. And then our last card in hanger box one is Azeez Ojulari green wave prism rookie. Well, let's say our first hanger box was pretty nice. Not too shabby. On to box number two. So come through this base till we get down to the rookie cards. Patty Mahomes. And our first rookie, All-Americans Mac Jones rookie. And then we have an Aziz Ojulari rookie. Hey, Dusty. How are you doing this evening, Dusty? And then next we have a Chuba Hubbard rookie. Chuba. I'm not sure. And then next we have a Crusade Trevor Lawrence rookie. Very nice. And then we have a Rashad Bateman All-Americans rookie. And then we have a Sage Surratt rookie. That's right, it's break night. So our first green prism is our Rondale Moore Crusade green prism rookie. And then our next green prism, oh, how about that? A little Tom Brady. Not too bad there. And then our next card is a, whoa, very nice, a Travis Etienne Silver prism rookie. Very nice silver there. And then our first green wave prism is Keenan Allen. And then our next green wave prism is Chase Young. And then our last green wave prism is a Trey Lance. How about that? How about that? Very nice. Great card for the Trey Lance spot. And it goes with the school colors. How nice is that? That's just a nice card. Very nice. Awesome. Well, I feel like we've done pretty good out of our first two boxes. So here's our last hanger box. Hopefully it will be as good as our first two. Again, I'm going to kind of thumb through that base here until we get down to the rookies. Speaking of, our first one is a Jamie Newman Crusade rookie. And then next is Trey Sermon. I appreciate that, Dusty. I'm actually probably a little older than you might think. So next we have a Gregory Rousseau rookie. And then next we have a Shaun Wade All-Americans rookie. And then we have a Carlos Basham Jr. rookie. And then our last base rookie card is Jason Owe rookie. And then our first green prism is Hamilcar Rashed Jr. All-Americans rookie. And then our next green prism is Mike Evans. And then our last green prism is Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I thought that looked really good, Dusty. I saw a bunch of it opened. It looked really nice. And then our first green wave prism is DK Metcalf. Plus, it's nice that they've got Jeff Gordon back in the fold, so they've got him in there as well. And then our next green wave prism is Rashad Bateman Crusade. And then our last green wave prism is Patrick Jones II. All right. So now that we have opened all three of our hanger boxes, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Thanks to those of you that hit the like button. It is appreciated as always. So we'll go through our base rookies first, and then all of our stash of prisms. I guess it would help if I brought the list up on the screen. There we go. All right, so our first rookie card is our Jason Owen, or OA rookie. And he is not on the list. How is that possible? He's in the checklist. Huh. We will have to random that one. Very odd. Next, our next rookie card is Carlos Basham Jr., i.e. Boogie, and that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then next is Sean Wade, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is Gregory Rousseau, and that goes to Pablo. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Trey Sermon, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then next is Jamie Newman, and that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. And then next is Sage Surratt, and that goes to Maddie. Congrats on that, Maddie. And the next is Rashad Bateman, and that goes to Joseph. Congrats on that, Joseph. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Trevor Lawrence Crusade rookie, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. And the next is Chuba Hubbard, and that goes to Ronald as well. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is Aziz Ujulari, and that goes to Pablo. And I believe we also pulled his green prism as well, if I'm not mistaken. And then next is Mac Jones, and that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And we also pulled his green prism as well. So you get both of those. Congrats on those. And the next is Nick Bolton, and that goes to Maddie. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is Amonra St. Brown, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is Kadarius Toney, and that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. And the next is Elijah Moore, and that goes to Linda. Doubling up, congrats on that, Linda. And then next is Kyle Trask. And that goes to Linda as well with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our last base rookie is our Zach Wilson All-American. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. So next we'll go through our silver prisms. We have two of those. Our first one is Travis Etienne. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. And then our second silver is Jerry Jeudy. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that. So next we'll go through our green prisms. Our first one is Kirk Cousins. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Mike Evans. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our next green prism is Hamilcar Rashed Jr. And that goes to Fred as well. Congrats on that. And then our next green prism is Tom Brady. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. And then our next green prism is Rondale Moore Crusade. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then our next green prism is Joe Mixon. And that goes to Lawrence as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last green prism is Justin Fields. And that goes to Maddie. Congrats on that, Maddie. So next we'll go through our green wave prisms. Our first one is Patrick Jones II. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. And then next is Rashad Bateman. And that goes to Joseph. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is DK Metcalf. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is Chase Young. And that goes to Eric. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Keenan Allen. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then next is Sam Darnold. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that. And then our last green wave prism is Trey Lance. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. So now that we've been through all of our cards, and honestly, I have no idea why our Jason OA rookie was not part of the original checklist as it should have been, but for whatever reason it wasn't. And it's card number 154. So I didn't think the base set went that high, but perhaps I'm wrong. But anyway, it wasn't on the list, so give me a second to set a quick random up, and we'll random that off. We'll go through use our original list that we used. I'll run the randomizer 5 times, and whoever's at the top after that 5th go around will get that card. I feel like for some reason that short printed off the top of my head, I don't feel like the base set had that many cards. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, nonetheless, obviously we'll random it off and it will go to someone. Okay. Got the random set once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And it goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. On what might be a short print rookie, but I'm not sure. But you'll get it, so congrats on that. Alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2021 Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 3 Hanger Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2021 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. All right, here's our Bowman Sapphire box. Give me just a couple minutes to update our list. I know a few people have been buying spots and that chipping away at it, which I certainly appreciate. Let me get that updated and we will get started. Let's see how many spots we have left. Ooh. Looks like we've got a few. Anyway, let me get our list updated real quick here. And hey, Kenneth, how are you doing? Howdy, MBN. How are you doing this evening? It's good to see you, Kenneth. It has been a little while. Hope you're doing all right. All right, got that part updated. I'll tell you what, before we get started, I'm going to run out to the kitchen real quick. My drink is almost empty. And frankly, I'm a little parched because I've been running my mouth for about 2 hours now. So I'll be right back and then we'll get started with Bowman Sapphire. about the delay. Just needed a fresh beverage. All right, I'll get our random set up and we'll get started. I know we're running a few minutes behind, although that does happen from time to time. It kind of threw me off a little bit when the feed dropped during select. Just getting our lists updated here. Thanks to everybody that's been picking up all those spots. I certainly appreciate it. Alrighty. Well, it looks like Sapphire is sold out. And we've got 81 spots left in Elite Basketball. And thanks to those of you who have hit the like button. Oh, the website, Dusty? Or the cam I've got going? Thank you. Either way, I appreciate it. All right, let me get the random set now that I got the list all updated. For Sapphire. Well, that's kind of a good point, Ken. This is kind of the real old way. That was a long time ago. That's probably like a year and a half ago. Let's see here. That's it. Go to random. All righty. So, without any further delay, let's get started with our 2021 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Just like for all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Bubba in the top spot. Good to see you, Bubba. It's been a while. And we've got Keith in the bottom spot. All right. So I'll just blow this list up a little bit. cut and paste it over to the right and sort by everybody's names. That way we can see who has which players. We'll scroll through our list briefly and then tear into our box and see what we get. Hey Kenneth, I just noticed when we're going through the list that I accidentally just put you down for 1 instead of 2. I know you had bought 2 and I forgot to cut and paste down. So we'll go ahead and refund you for that. I apologize for that. I knew there was a reason my count was off and I couldn't figure it out. You should see that show up here in the next few minutes. I already sent it, Kenneth. I'm sorry. I literally just hit the button. I was pulling it up on my phone, processing it while we were scrolling through the list. That was just a cut and paste error on my part. I'm sorry about that. Well, alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Here are our 8 packs. Pack number 1. First card is Alec Thomas. Second card is Wander Franco. And our next card is Nick Bitsko. And then our last card in the pack is a Alexander Ramirez first Bowman. Pack number 2. First card is Casey Martin. Yep. These are fantastic, Dusty. Then our next card is a Jared Kelly, first Bowman. Then our next card is a Junior Severino, first Bowman. And then our last card in the pack is Royce Lewis. Pack number 3. First card is Max Meyer. Next card is Yolbert Sanchez, first Bowman. And then our next card is our autograph. Mick Abel, first Bowman. Very nice. And then our last card in the pack is Edward Cabrera. Next pack. First card is Drew Romo. Then our next card is Keone Cavaco. Tyler Witchbreak. And then our next card is Mario Feliciano. And then our last card in the pack is Corbin Carroll. Tyler, we only did one football break tonight, and we did that one about 20 minutes ago. Next pack. First card is Brandon Marsh. Next card is Edenso Reyes, first Bowman. And our next card is Christian Robinson. And then our next card and last card in the pack is Xavier Edwards. Pack number 6. Still looking for our parallel. Liberatore. We have a Jake Vogel, first Bowman. And then our next card is Pete Crow Armstrong, who I believe was part of the Javier Baez trade, if I'm not mistaken. And then our last card in the pack is Bryce Jarvis. All righty, pack number 7. First card is Tyler Freeman. And then next is CJ Chatham. And then CJ Abrams. Oh, and then we have a Maximo Acosta, first Bowman. Very nice. All righty, last pack. And we do have a parallel. First card is Jordan Balzovic. Then our next card is Matthew Thompson. And then here's our parallel, Anthony Volpe, Aqua. Oh, there's the serial number. It is 61 of 99. Kind of hard to pick up right there to the left of his right knee. And then our last card in the box is Bryson Stott. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. This would help if I put the list up on the screen. There we go. Alrighty, so first is Bryson Stott. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And the next is Matthew Thompson. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that, Lester. And the next is Jordan. And that goes to Bubba. Congrats on that, Bubba. And the next is Maximo Acosta. And that goes to Lester. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is CJ Abrams. And that goes to David. Congrats on that, David. And the next is CJ Chatham. And that goes to Bubba. Doubling up, congrats on that. Pardon me. And the next is Tyler Freeman. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that. And then next is Bryce Jarvis. And that goes to Bubba. Congrats on that. And then next is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that goes to Bubba as well. Congrats on that. And then next is Jake Vogel. And that goes to Michael. Congrats on that, Michael. And then next is Matthew Livatore. And that goes to Adam. Congrats on that, Adam. And then next is Xavier Edwards. And that goes to Bubba. Congrats on that. And then next is Christian Robinson. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that. And then next is Adesino Reyes. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Brandon Marsh. And that goes to Corey. Congrats on that, Corey. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is Corbin Carroll. And that goes to Jim. Doubling up. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Mario Feliciano. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that. And then next is Keone Cavaco. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that. And the next is Drew Romo. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. And then next is Edward Cabrera. And that also goes to Ronald. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is Yolbert Sanchez. And that goes to Dan. Congrats on that, Dan. And then next is Max Meyer. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that, Lester. And then next is Royce Lewis. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then next is Junior Severino. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Jared Kelly. And that goes to Eddie. Congrats on that, Eddie. And then next is Casey Martin. And that goes to John. Congrats on that, John. And then next is Alexander Ramirez. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is Nick Bitsko. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And the next is Wander Franco. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then our last base card is Alec Thomas. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. So then we have our Anthony Volpe Aqua Parallel, serial number to 99. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then lastly is our Mick Abel autograph. And that goes to Bubba. Congrats on that, Bubba. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Bowman Sapphire Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our Elite Basketball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty. Let me update the list real quick. Thanks to everybody that's been chipping away at this one all night long. I certainly appreciate it. Alrighty, give me just a second to finish our list. Thanks to Jim and Evan for closing that one out for us. Alrighty, I think I've got everything set and ready to go. Well, all right, let's get started with our 2020-21 Elite Basketball Random Player One Box Break number one. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. There we go. And 5 times. So we've got Fred in the top spot and Fred in the bottom spot. All right. So we'll just cut and paste this over to the right. Sort it by everybody's names. We'll scroll through our list so everybody knows who they have. And then we will tear into our box and see what we get. David K., it's good to see you. It has certainly been a little while. So we've got 3 Davids in this break: David K., David M., and David S. All righty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. So this is a 20-pack box. It should have 2 autographs, 2 serial numbered rookies to $3.99, bunch of inserts, bunch of parallels. Break these up into 2 stacks there. Pack number 1. John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, and our autograph is Luke Kennard. And that is serial numbered 5 of 25. And then we've got Michael Porter Jr. and Dennis Schroeder. Pack number 2. Brandon Ingram, John Collins. Then we have a Brandon Clark Aspirations parallel. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to sleeve this upside down because of that jagged cut on that first. Well, it's like that on both spots. And that is serial numbered. What is that serial numbered? 59 of 65. And I really hate it when they do die cuts like this because it's very hard to sleeve. And I'm going to set that off to the side and do that later. LeBron base and Karl Anthony Towns. Sleeve up that LeBron. Next pack. Jared Allen, John Morant. Then we have a Power Formulas Chris Paul insert. Then we have Zach Levine and Bam Adebayo in the awesome Miami Vice uniform. DeMar DeRozan, Luka. Oh, how about this? Anthony Edwards rookie. Awesome. No serial number. I thought all the rookies were serial numbered. Nonetheless, great rookie card. Very nice. Jalen Brunson and Carmelo Anthony. Next pack. Let me look at this again. So there appears to be no serial number, but yet you can see on the wrapper, if I bring that in far enough, it's a 100 card base set plus 50 rookies numbered to 299. Well, this is a great rookie card, but I do not see any serial numbering on the front or the back. Interesting. Devin Booker, Kawhi, star status, Kyrie Irving, insert. Kendrick Nunn, and Tobias Harris. Next pack. Jaylen Brown, Rui Hachimura, Jalen Brunson, Brandon Clark, and Rudy Gobert. Next pack. Jeremy Grant, Kobe White. And we have a Spellbound Obi Toppin. And then we have Paul George and DeAndre Hunter. Next pack. James Harden, Andrew Wiggins, and then we have a die cut aspirations of Sam Merrill, and that is serial numbered 61 of 85, 81 of 85, pardon me. Again, with that terrible die cut edge. Can't believe their designers would do that again. Good gracious. The rest of our pack is Joe Harris and Gordon Hayward. Next pack. Marcus Smart, Keldon Johnson, and then we have a Vernon Carey rookie, and this one is serial numbered 23 of 99. 23 of 99. And then Miles Turner. De'Aaron Fox, Lonzo Ball, and then we have a Power Formulas, De'Aaron Fox, nice embossing on the side with that. Doesn't really show up on camera. Nice card though. And then we have Kyrie and Delon Wright. Next pack. DeMar DeRozan, Luka, and then we have a star status Nikola Jokic. And then Jalen Brunson and Carmelo Anthony. Next pack. Derrick Rose, Terry Rozier, and then we have a Anthony Davis parallel, although it is not really denoted what parallel it is, but it is serial numbered 17 of 99. Is it on the back? Nope. Then we have Pascal Siakam and Anthony Davis. So I guess that is the base blue parallel. That is serial number to 99. Then we have a star status jaw. And then a Gary Trent Jr. and Duncan Robinson. Next pack. Aaron Gordon, Kristaps Porzingis, and then we have a Isaac Okoro rookie, and it is serial numbered 163 of 299. And then we've got Jimmy Butler and Victor Oladipo. Next pack. Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, Theo Maledon rookie, serial number 32 of 299. Just for reference. So this is our Anthony Edwards unnumbered rookie. This is our Theo Maledon serial numbered rookie. So I'm guessing the red, perhaps it is a red parallel that is not numbered. Because we did get our two serial numbered rookies, Kendrick Nunn and Tobias Harris. Next pack. RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Spellbound, Steph Curry, and then we have Zion and Harrison Barnes. I'll go ahead and sleeve that Zion since it's second year. Next pack. Drew Holiday, Nikola Jokic, and then we have a Pascal Siakam red parallel, and that is serial numbered 18 of 49. And then we have Devonta Graham and Kevin Durant. Next pack. CJ McCollum, Dort. Then we have a Power Formulas, Kevin Durant. Then we have Jordan Clarkson and Steph Curry. Next to last pack. Chris Paul, Darius Garland, and then we have a Vernon Carey Jr. rookie, red parallel, no serial number. And then we have a Blake Griffin and Al Horford. Last pack. Embiid, Kyle Lowry, and then we have a Pen Pals autograph of Jashawn Tate, and that is serial numbered 6 of 99. So that is our second autograph in the box. Jashawn Tate, 6 of 99. And then our last cards are Bradley Beal and D'Angelo Russell. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. Let me go through these and kind of sort them out on inserts and parallels and whatnot. All right, we'll go through our inserts first. First is our, I guess I should put the list up. There we go. So our first insert is our Obi Toppin Spellbound, and that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And the next is our Kyrie Irving Star Status, and that goes to Carlton. Congrats on that, Carlton. And then next is our Power Formulas De'Aaron Fox, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And next is our Nikola Jokic Star Status. And that goes to Jim as well. Congrats on that. And then next is our Ja Morant Star Status. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Spellbound Steph Curry. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And then next is our Kevin Durant Power Formulas. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is our Power Formulas Chris Paul. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. So then next, actually we got a couple base cards too. Our LeBron base goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And then our Zion base goes to Fred. Congrats on that. So next we'll do our rookies and parallels. So first is our Pascal Siakam red parallel, serial number 249. And that goes to Ryan. Congrats on that, Ryan. And then next is our Anthony Davis blue parallel, serial number 299. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And then we have our aspiration die cut parallels, and our first one is Sam Merrill. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our second aspirations parallel is Brandon Clark. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. So then next we'll go through our rookies. So our first base rookie is Isaac Okoro, serial number to 299. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our second rookie serial number to 299 is Theo Maldone. And that goes to Kenneth. Congrats on that, Kenneth. And then next, we have two Vernon Carey parallels. One is a blue parallel that is serial numbered to 99, and one that is a red parallel that is not serial numbered. And both of those go to David K. Congrats on those, David. Very nice. And then lastly, we have a Anthony Edwards red parallel rookie. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then lastly, our two autographs. Our first one is our Luke Kennard autograph, serial number to 25. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our second autograph is a Jashawn Tate Pen Pals autograph, serial number to 99. And that goes to Jim as well. Congrats on that, Jim. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020-21 Elite Basketball Random Player One Box Break number 1. And it all wraps up our break schedule for this evening. So I appreciate everybody that bought spots in the breaks this evening. I apologize for the delay with the break in the live stream earlier. But I had a great time. I hope you all did too. Appreciate everybody that stuck with us through the live feed and our live stream interruption earlier. And yeah, that is our schedule for this evening. I'll have our new schedule posted either tonight or tomorrow morning on the website in the blog section, like always. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of your night and a great rest of your weekend. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here next Saturday. Thanks again, everybody. Well, all right. I thought that was a nice little lineup of boxes. Some new stuff, some old stuff, and a little bit in between. but I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I certainly did, and yeah, I'll have our schedule up for next week, either tonight or tomorrow, and yeah. Actually, I'm a little miffed about that elite box. I don't get the rookies not being serial numbered. That kind of threw me off a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Elite's something where everything like that serial numbered, even the multiple tiers of parallels. That really kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting that, but again, I thought our blaster box was pretty good. The 19 Elite was something that I haven't opened the 19 version. I've opened the 20 and the 18 a few times. Our museum box was pretty nice. Of course, we hit that Mike Trout patch, which was fantastic. Our Prism Draft continues to deliver a lot of rookies, a lot of prisms, so that's always fun. Our Bowman Sapphire, of course, those cards look beautiful. Hit a nice auto with Mick Abel, and so that was nice. And then it was nice to see the Elite Basketball. Just a little confusing on some of the rookies there, and I guess that was my fault. I apologize for that. I was a little off on that, but yeah, I thought it was pretty darn nice. Again, I hope everybody had an easy time navigating the website this week. I apologize for not sending an email out. I meant to send one out just saying, hey, we've switched this up a little bit, just trying to make things a little simpler, a little easier to kind of navigate and get around and stuff like that. And I really wanted to have all the breaks on the homepage. So uh, glad that we kind of swapped that over. But again, um, you know, hopefully that will be positive for the future. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a bit and start uploading some videos to the YouTube channel. But I hope that everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend, and I hope everybody has a great week and a safe week ahead. And of course, if you have any questions or anything, you can always email me at cardboardliferbreaks@gmail.com. And I will see you all next week. Thanks again, you all.